Okay, so here we are doing some more crowdsourced usability testing today with Robert, and this is our header. So as I explained to you earlier, this would be potentially a little header that would pop up at the top of your site if you were administering a Drupal site. Let's just go through a couple of quick tasks using this header. So I'm going to ask you to imagine that you've got a business site. You've got a business site that's got a section about the people who work for your company and your products and various other things like that. And you, in the last week or so, have sacked a staff member and hired a new staff member. So you have to go into your website and you need to add a new biography for your new staff member. If you logged in and saw a header like this and had to do that task, where would you want to click first?
Okay, so obviously this relates to a person, so my guess would be people. Click people.
And what do you think would happen then?
You'd get an option to add a new person, which is what I'd want to do.
Yep.
You'd also get the option to manage existing people, so I guess you'd need to have an overview of everyone who's already on the system.
Mm-hmm. And would that be publishing their biography onto the website as content online?
Publishing their biography?
Yeah. So the task is to get a bio of the new person that you've hired and to publish their bio onto the website.
Right. Might be. I mean, it depends. If we're just adding somebody internally to do certain tasks.
You're jumping
on the
ahead.
website.
That's my task number 3.
Okay. So I mean, it depends. It's two different things. I mean, the person might be somebody that we actually want to represent on the site, in which case you would have biography. Mm-hmm. But they might not necessarily have biography because they might just be.
That's right.
If they're a member of staff, they might just be carrying out tasks on the site.
So going into people, as you suggested, would be where you'd set up their permissions to be able to access the website.
Yes, because you'd be managing what they have access to as people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you did want to put a little brief bio of them in the about us or our team or something like that section, would you do it through that section, or would there be another section in here that you'd probably go to?
Well, I think it'd be logical because it is about people, so it's information about people. So I guess so. I mean, there's, you could think about it as content about somebody, but then I guess if I had to guess, it'd be more people.
Okay, excellent. So then if you wanted to delete the person, remove their bio from the website, would you go back into people again?
I would, but I have to say I'd be really careful about that because a lot of these kind of systems, it's very confusing to know whether you're actually deleting the bio or the person, and that's caught me out a few times in the past. So that's a really difficult.
So you would approach this task with caution, then, is what you're saying?
Yes, because if you know that you're deleting content, which is content about the person, that's kind of clearer than deleting parts of information about the person, because you're not really sure if you're deleting parts or the whole account.
So probably what we'd want to do is set up the person and then set up the bio as two separate things.
I think so, because it's content about a person rather than the person themselves. So the content about a person shouldn't really affect their account.
Fair enough. Okay then, what if you wanted to go to your site and create a new Contact Us page?
Okay, so where would I find it on this?
Yeah, how would you? Where would you start that process of creating a new Contact Us page for your site?
Okay. Well, just through, I think I would probably guess configuration, but I don't know if it's unbiased because of using the system. But if I didn't choose that straight away, I think I would kind of eliminate these one by one. And I'm not sure what the first one is actually.
Oh, that's your name.
Oh, well, your name. Sorry, I couldn't read the handwriting.
I know. You're using my header today, not Mark's. Okay. So yeah, you've got the handwriting challenge.
Okay, so
that would say Robert.
Okay, so definitely not that one.
No.
It's not content, obviously. Information architecture, I wouldn't really be clear what that is actually.
What would you guess it is?
I guess menus, things like that. Maybe menus, categorization.
taxonomy kind of stuff?
Taxonomy kind of stuff, yeah, maybe. But that would be my guess, knowing what the word taxonomy means. I'm not sure the average user would know what that is.
What taxonomy means?
Or information architecture.
Yeah, well, I'm only interested in you
Okay.
and what you know about information architecture and what guesses you would make.
Okay.
Let's just